let's continue the practical of this BIU. Let's start. Open here. Yes. We are discussing about the B tag, and next is your I tag. I stands for your italic tag. You also do these bold, italic, underline in your MS Word, Excel, PowerPoint, everywhere. And in HTML in your web document, we can also do these formatting in your web document. I stand for italic, and I is the name of your tag. Here B is the name of your tag. Here B means your bold tag and I means your italic. Sorry. This is another text formatting tag that adds special effect to enclose text by displaying it in italic style. So it can change the text style in italic. This is also a container element and has no attribute, just like the B tag. These all are your container tag. Your B is your container tag, I is also your container tag, and U is also your container tag. U stands for underline. If you want to underline the text, if you want to highlight any line and you want underline any text, then you can use the U tag here. For example, let's do the practical of this. First do the practical of this B, I and U. So let's start. Again, you open your notepad here. Already opened. Again open. For example, we want for example, here we can change it. Okay, this is our text, and for example, we have written in our paragraph, one day a crow. We want crow in bold, we want crow in underline, then you can use the B tag before the crow. Just write down the B tag. And we want only B in bold, then after crow you can close the B tag. So your crow now in bold. And for example, we want underline also, then you can use the U tag here also. And these are your nested tag. So in between you can use the B tag U, then you can close the U just before the B tag. So just see the output of this. Save it, Control plus S. Again minimize the notepad. Again open your web browser here. And when you can open your web browser, simple press F5 and you can see here this one is your crow, this is your underline. For example, we underline the thirsty crows, so you can see easily. Minimize it again and again open your notepad here, and then you can use the, for example, where our text is here, the thirsty crow written here. So we want this is written in underline. Below the thirsty crow we want underline, then you can use the U tag here, and after the thirsty crow you can close the U tag. Okay, and save this, and you can again minimize it. Again you can open your web browser here, and again you can refresh here. Here see here U tag here. I think we don't close the U tag, so complete paragraph include in your U tag, underline all the paragraph. So again minimize it, and again you can open your notepad here, and you can you can close U tag here. If you can close U tag here, then only the thirsty crow will be underlined. Again save this data, close this, and again open your web browser here and refresh your web document, and now you can see the thirsty crow is underlined, not complete paragraph. Clear everyone? So here our B tag, U tag is completed. Now we want the implementation of I tag. I means your italic tag. So again you can open your notepad here, and you can use, for example, we want again the thirsty crow in italic also, then you can use the I here. And after that we want, for example, in italic text we want, after that, one day, the thirsty crow, one day, and you want your text italic, then you can close the I tag here. Again you can save your document, your web document, minimize it, again open your web browser here, and then you can refresh again here. You can see the differences between the I tag and simple text. Clear everyone? So here text formatting tag, 4 tags are completed: your font tag, your B tag, I tag and U tag. So now let's discuss about the next tag. So again you can open your document here, and we are discussing about the next tag. This is the most important tag of your HTML. The 2 tags are there. One is your SUP tag and second is your SUB tag. SUP and SUB. SUP stands for superscript, and superscript means just write down the text just above the baseline. If you want to write the text above the baseline, for example, you want to write down a 10 raised to power 2, 10 raised to power 3, 5 raised to power 2, then you can use the SUP. SUP is the name of your tag, and SUP stands for superscript, and superscript means write the text just above the baseline, slightly above, not more than above, just slightly above the baseline. For example, your here you can see 10 raised to power 5 x plus y uh, raised to power minus 1, and this is the use of your SUP tag. This is a special text formatting tag which is used to display the text in superscripted text, formatting. The superscripted text appears slightly above the normal text line. This is a container tag. Again, everyone underline here, SUP and SUB both are the container tag, so need to close it. And tag is mostly used to display the mathematical terms. Mainly this tag used for the mathematical terms, or you can use these in science formulas also mainly. And but if you want, you can use anywhere. For example, the syntax of this SUP tag is SUP, then write down the text, then SUP close. SUP is a container with no attribute. SUP and SUB have no attribute. B tag, I tag, U tag, SUP tag and SUB. These tags have no attribute, but font tag have attribute, and we have already discussed about the font have 3 attribute: your color attribute, size attribute and your face attribute. So next is your SUB. SUB means subscript. SUP superscript, SUB B and P. P means super and B means subscript. Subscript means just write down the text just below the baseline, slightly below the baseline. This tag is used, one of the container tag, just like SUP, which has no attribute, but it is used in HTML document to display the enclosed text or character in subscripted form. That is slightly. This is the important. Everyone underline this line. Slightly below the normal text line. SUP slightly above the normal text, and SUB below the normal. For example, H2O 2, and 2 is your subscript here. For example, this formatting is generally used to generate chemical formulas or symbols like H2O. This 2 is your SUB subscript. NH4, this H is your subscript. NaCl2, this 2 is your subscript, and here 10 raised to power 5, this 5 is your SUP superscript. And the same, for example, SUB, then write down the text, then close the SUB tag. And let's do the practical of this SUB and SUP. Let's start. Open again your notepad here. We can open notepad here. For example, first we write down here. For example, we want a square plus b square. We want to write down a square plus b square. We have changed the font size here first, so you can see easily the output. Font size is equal to 7. This is optional, totally optional. This font size is equal to 7 is optional. I have just written here because you can see easily the size will be increases, uh, text size will be increases, so that's why we write here font size is equal to 7. The main sub and sup uses, you can just write down, we want to write down x square plus b square, so just write down x. We want square, and for square we can use the sup tag, so you can write here sup and angular bracket close. Now you can write down the 2. Why? Because we want x square, and square means 2, and 2 we want 2 in just above the baseline. Those before 2 you can write down sup, and after 2 you can close the sup here, because we want only 2 just above the baseline, not the complete text. After that x square plus, you can just simple write down plus, and b simply just write down simple text su x square plus b square. Again for square you can use the sup and then write down 2, and then again you can close the sup tag here. Clear everyone? So again you can save it here, and again you can minimize it, and after minimizing you can again open your web browser here, and then you can use the refresh here, so you can see the output here x square plus b square. We can take one other example here. For example, we want a plus b ka whole square. For example, we want a plus b whole square. Again you can minimize this web browser here, and again you can open your notepad, and after here for example you can use br tag here, so give the one line space between these two formulas. So here you can first write down bracket x plus y, then bracket close. Now we want x plus y ka whole square, then you can use the sup tag here. After sup you can use the 2, and then you can close the sup tag here. Clear everyone? So you can again save it here, and you can minimize this notepad, and this notepad file is called source file. So again you can minimize the source file and open your web document here, and web document in your web browser, and again you can refresh your text here. So this is your sup tag, and these two comes with the sup. Just before the 2 you can write down sup, after 2 you can close the sup, and sup stands for superscript, and superscript means just write down the simple journal text just above the baseline, just above the journal text. So again you can minimize it. Now we can use the sub tag here. So again you can open your notepad, and again we can use the br tag for example here. So and br tag is used for the line break. So here we can write down, for example, the formula is h2o. So just simple write down h. After that you can use the sub, and sub means your subscript below the baseline, and after that you can write down the 2, and then you can use the sub close, and then write down simple o. So this is the text h2o, just simple journal write down h. If you want in capital letter, then you can write in capital. If you want in small letter, then you can write in small letter. Just write down H, then you can use the SUB, then you can use the 2 and then SUB close and then write down the O here. And again you can save it, minimize your notepad, again open your web browser here and you can refresh here. So this is the output of your SUB and this is the output of your SUP. Our next formatting tag is center tag. Let's discuss about the next tag. And the next tag is center tag. This is the another container tag, means this is also your container tag. Uh, we have only discussed one empty tag, BR tag, and otherwise all tags we have discussed earlier is your container tag. This is another container tag without any special attribute, means center tag have no attribute, is used to position the enclosed content centered horizontally. If you want the your text centrally horizontally and in center, then you can use the center tag. The utility of this tag is mainly with the headings. If you write down the heading, for example, you write down computer and then you can write down hardware and software. So, and if we want computer in the center of your web document, then you can use the center tag. And of document or section which are generally kept centered on the web page. This tag can be also be used to center the other object. Some students do the error here. Write the spelling CENTER. Don't write down the spelling CENTRE. Here center means your direction, center means your alignment, center alignment. So write down CENTER. On the web page like images, table, charts, etc., which cannot be centered otherwise. So let's do, for example, the syntax of this center is center, then text. You can write down any text, you can create any table, you can insert any image, and then you can use the center. And so, for example, HTML head, title close, head close, all are the same thing. Just only focus on this line center, hello world, then center close. So here hello world are written in the center of your web document. So again, let's do the practical of this center tag is minimize it again, and again you can open your notepad here and here. For example, we want H2O in center. So just above the front of the H, you can just write down here CENTER, center. Just write down center, and after that you can close the CENTER center tag here. Again save it, minimize it, and again you can open your web browser here and refresh your web document. So H2 in center here. For example, we want thirsty crow in center, and after that we want this one day start in the next line. Then what can we do? Again you can minimize your web browser here. Again open your notepad, and when you can open your notepad, for example, the thirsty crow, where is our thirsty crow? Here. So we want here the thirsty crow in center. So write down here center alignment, CENTER. Center is the name of our tag, and we want only thirsty crow here, the thirsty crow in center. Then you can close the CENTER center tag here, and then after that we want one day in next line. So before one day you can write down the BR tag here. So again you can save it with Ctrl+S and minimize your notepad, and after minimizing you can again open your web browser and refresh your web page here. So you can see the output of this document, the thirsty crow in center of your web document, and after that we had used the br tag, so our next paragraph one day start from the next line. And this two is used for the uh, output of your sup tag. And this two just below the baseline is the your sub. So this is the complete formatting tag of your web document here. So again we can revise fastly. uh, Today's we are discussing about the font tag. In the last video, font tag and the three attributes of your font tag is: first is your face, second is your color, and third one is your size. Then we are discussing about the b tag, I tag, and u tag. B stands for your bold, I stands for your italic, and U stands for your underline the content or underline the text. After that, we are discussing about the SUP and SUB tag. SUP stands for superscript and SUB stands for subscript. Super means just above the baseline and sub means just slightly below the baseline. And center, then we can use the and learn about the center tag. Center means the alignment. If you want to change the your alignment of your text, then you can use the center tag. So here our formatting tag is completed. In next class we are discussing about the next tag. Thank you so much everyone.